In 1993, in the dry flatlands of South Africa, far from any city, there was an old petrol station that had been shut down for many years. Locals said it closed after a fire killed a man and his dog inside. They said the flames were blue, and the screams didn't stop even after the fire was out. People driving along the dusty road past the place would never stop. Even if their cars broke down, they would rather push their cars than get close to that place. One day, an American backpacker named Jason was traveling alone. He had heard about the wild beauty of Africa and wanted to see it for himself. He was riding an old motorcycle he bought in Johannesburg. That day, the sun was hot and the road was long. His fuel gauge was dropping fast. He hadn't seen another car for hours. Then he saw it, the old petrol station. The sign was rusted and bent. One of the letters hung upside down. The windows were broken and the roof looked like it could fall any second. But the pump was still there, standing like a skeleton in the wind. Jason looked at his gas tank inside. He decided to check it out. Maybe, just maybe, there was still some fuel left in the tank somewhere. He parked the bike and walked over. The wind was quiet. No birds, no bugs, not even the sound of wind in the grass, just stillness. He walked inside the small building. Dust covered everything. Old cans, broken tools, faded posters. It smelled like burnt rubber and oil. He saw a picture on the wall of a man smiling with a dog beside him. The glass in the frame was cracked. As he looked closer, he saw that the eyes in the photo seemed darker than they should be. He laughed at himself and turned around. Then he saw the back door. It was open just a bit, swinging lightly though there was no wind. He walked toward it slowly. It creaked as he pushed it open. Behind it was a stairway going down into darkness. Why would a petrol station have a basement? He thought maybe there was a storage room, maybe tools, maybe fuel. He took out his flashlight and started down the steps. The air grew cold, much colder than it should be. The light flickered, then steadied. At the bottom was a large room, oil drums, shelves, and in the middle, a work table. On the table were candles, burned out, and strange symbols carved into the wood. Jason felt a sharp chill run down his spine. Then he heard something, a soft growl. He turned fast, but saw nothing. Then, the door upstairs slammed shut. He ran up, but the door wouldn't move. He banged on it, yelling, but no one was there. Then he heard footsteps behind him, slow, heavy, wet. He turned and shined his light. Nothing. He backed away, heart pounding, when suddenly he saw the dog, or what used to be a dog. It had no eyes. Its fur was burnt, flesh black and red. It bared its teeth and let out a low growl that turned into a human scream. Jason fell back, dropped his flashlight. The light spun and hit the wall. There, written in what looked like blood, was one word, stay. The dog moved closer, and Jason crawled back in fear. Then came another sound, a voice. He stays, always. Jason turned to see the man from the photo. His body was burned, skin melted, eyes glowing blue. He floated, not walked, closer. Jason screamed and tried to run, but the dog jumped at him. Teeth sank into his arm. Pain shot through him. He fought, kicked, hit the dog, and broke free. He ran, didn't know where, just ran through the dark basement until he found another door. He pushed it open and came out behind the building. The sun was setting. He ran to his bike, blood dripping from his arm. The engine started after the tries. He didn't look back. He didn't stop. He drove until he reached the next town and passed out at a gas station. When he woke up, people asked what happened. He told them. They didn't believe him, but an old man that looked him in the eyes and said, "You saw him. You saw Hendrik and his dog. You're lucky you got away." Jason left South Africa the next week. He never talked about it again. But sometimes, in the middle of the night, he still hears the growl, still smells burnt fur, still sees blue flames behind his eyes, and the words stay carved into the inside of his mind.